Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Return to Dark Souls 2. As you can see, I've warped back to the boss. This is the final boss of the first DLC, but I just noticed that I have 78,000 souls, so we're not gonna squander that. I'm gonna head back to Majula for a bit and level up. Again, I'm almost done with leveling. Well, I technically am done. If I didn't level up anymore for the rest of this playthrough, I would be completely fine. But honestly, it doesn't hurt. I mean, I'm probably not gonna be PvPing with this character anyways, so it's not the end of the world. Nice, like I would like to buy a couple of life gems as well if I can. Let's see. Well, yeah, fuck it. Not really, there isn't really anything else I could spend this on. We're gonna head back, and like I said, we have one more boss left to do here. That is, God, what is his name? The dragon's name. Sin, the slumbering dragon. Kind of an interesting boss. Not too terribly difficult. He was difficult the first time around. There are two NPCs here. Transcendent Eddie, who is worth summoning, and Abyss Fiva, who is not worth summoning. I'm gonna try doing this without summoning at all, and we'll just see how it goes. I'll buff up. Not that flame weapon is gonna be too helpful. I mean, obviously it's a dragon, but he's a poison dragon, so, you know, it might be different. Cool arena. I do like this arena a lot, and the way this guy enters as well. Alright. Thing about this guy is he is not easy to fight with a spear, so I might have to stick to two-handing this weapon. I mean, the shield is not gonna be too useful anyways, so now that I think about it, yeah, okay, I hit the wall there. That was really bad. I was just thinking, since I'm not going to be using the shield, I might as well equip a shield that has stamina regen to help me out, which is the Rose shield something. I don't even know what it's called, but I've used it. There it is, Blossom Kite shield. Do I have a lighter one that has the same effect? There are several shields that have this effect, but no, there isn't. Alright. Honestly, I don't even technically need to do this in human form, but I will. I will summon Eddie if things get a little too difficult. I don't think they should. That was just a really bad display of this fight. The thing about Sin is that he flies around a lot more, which, I mean, a dragon should. If a dragon can fly, it should fly around. So that's why buffing is not always really that useful, because it tends to be in the air for long. You don't really like capitalize on your buffs. Perfect. That's the kind of shit I want him to do. You can cut off his tail, but it's not really worth it. He does have a really cool moveset though. I mean, people when the DLC first came out were like, well, this guy is just a Calamite clone, but he's not. Shit. I haven't, see, the thing is I haven't played this game in a couple of days, and I'm still in like Dark Souls 1 mode, where Estus flasks are quick, well, where I can basically get away with doing that. But no, of course, this is Dark Souls 2. No quick Estusing for you. Fuck it. I'll use another humanity. And again, Transcendent Eddie helps out a lot. He has a shit ton of HP, first of all. And he can distract the boss really well, even though he himself doesn't do much damage. So we may have to summon him. Just waiting, because this is a good chance to attack. And again, damage-wise, there are no problems. It's getting hit. Oh, there I got careless with healing. Okay, good. This attack where... Shit, you need to roll that. Okay. This attack, like I said, where he flies in is sort of unpredictable because sometimes he lands pretty close to you, but like, see there, he landed really far away. Okay. That was a less impressive spin to win than I thought. I thought I would hit him with all of the attacks. Guess you can't have everything. But yeah, I think this is a cool little mechanic with this guy, that he flies around so much. Obviously, Calamite couldn't do that because he was injured. And this guy is kind of injured as well, but he's different. Okay, I lost track of him there, which is not good. So yeah, you need patience for this fight. Shit, that's a really difficult attack to avoid. Finally, you've landed. Okay, that's really good. I got the rolling attack, unfortunately, which is why I didn't kind of capitalize on damage. But his melee attacks are super slow. Like, he's a lot slower than Calamite. Oh yeah, he has that though. But yeah, that's why, like I said, people accuse this of being a Calamite clone. Because of this attack. Like, it's very similar. I will admit that. Put some distance between us. Shit. I don't think I've ever avoided that attack. I mean, damage-wise, I'm dealing a lot to him. Of course, this fight go unlocked. Like, I don't think there is any reason to lock onto him. Hey, what the hell was that? Okay, this, I might be screwed here. No, I'm not. Okay. I'll take not getting any damage in to heal myself up. As you know, it is always better to stay alive than go for damage. Just fly in, come on. I think I'm rolling too early, that's the problem. Because that attack seems to have more tracking. I think I might have him here. Oh, fuck! That... Okay, I'm probably dead. I'm calling bullshit on that. That shouldn't have hit me, honestly. God damn it, I was standing behind him. That's really, really irritating. Because I should have been out of range for that. Man, Dark Souls... Sometimes you don't like me, do you? You know what? I think it's time for Eddie. He has a really weird name, I mean... It's not exactly the most, like... It's not what you'd think a Dragon Warrior would have as a name. But it is Eddie, so... Let's summon him. Screw it, because... I want to do some other things in this episode as well, so... Let's do it. He has a cool... Yeah, he bows. I'll bow back. Let's go. He, like I said, is really good, so... This should make things a lot easier. Of course, Calamite himself is gonna have more HP. See, I never know, actually, if when you summon, whether they give the bosses more HP or more defense. I'm not even gonna buff up. Oh wow, that is... Holy shit, that is a big difference. Ouch. Do you want to actually do something here, or are you just gonna sit there? Did you just do the tail attack? It's very difficult to actually get hit by his tail attack, because I don't know what the hell hit me there. Did you see that? I must have been clipped by something just barely. Yeah, but like I said, the fight itself is pretty damn cool. God, Eddie, you've lost a lot of HP. Come on, land. Shit. Tried rolling. Hey, okay, like, man, Dark Souls 2 and it's really annoying coming from Dark Souls 1. You know, I'm doing the stream. That game is so much tighter with like the rolls and the attacks and everything. Here, a lot of stuff has like wonky hitboxes and things like that. Okay, if I don't kill him in this attempt, I'm gonna start editing out my attempts, because this is gonna get boring quickly. So yeah, let's try him one more time. I mean, we're only 12 minutes in, so it's not the end of the world, but still. Just if I don't get him here. I shouldn't die to the other DLC bosses this much. Raim is pretty easy once you have him figured out. And the Burnt Ivory King is just easy. That's more about surviving, you know, than... What the hell? I haven't seen like half of these attacks, I swear. Or I just don't remember them, you know. Come on. How the hell do you avoid that attack? And of course he lands on me. One time. Damn, Estus is slow in this game. I mean, I kind of get why they did that. But I think they saw the error of their ways because they went back to the quick Estus in 3. Okay, I didn't think that would hit me. I wanted to see if hitting his head deals more damage, but I don't think it did. At least I didn't notice any difference, so I think we'll stick with hitting him in places where he can't hit us. What? Excuse me? Alright, well, I think it's time to start editing. Man, I didn't think this would be the boss to give me trouble. But whatever. First attempt after editing. You might see this, you might not, depending on how this goes. Let's try him again. I think I'm just getting careless, like... It's been a while, obviously, since I fought him. It's actually been a long time. Thought he was going for a fire attack, whatever. Is he gonna do the... Okay, yeah, you need to roll a lot later than with the other swoop attack. Thought he was gonna go for the fire attack. Just like with Calamite, that is your best chance of hitting him. Come on, do something stupid. Luckily, it doesn't have a downward fire attack like Calamite does. Man, sometimes it's difficult to judge the distance of that. I guess it doesn't track too much to the side. See, it hit me there though. Like, oh, I'm gonna get toxic. And I'm pretty much dead. Like, if you get toxic... No, what the hell? Inventory. Cool. I don't know how the hell I managed to do that. Well, whatever. I'll take it, that's for sure. Now I rolled too late. Don't even think about landing on me. I don't think this is gonna be the attempt. I mean, look at my HP and look at his. What? I honestly haven't seen half of the stuff he's just done here. I didn't know he had a turn attack like that. Okay, this is good. He recovers. It takes a long time for him to recover off of that. Do you see that, like, annoying disjointed hitbox thing that only this game does? Where he does the swipe and the hitbox is like really active. So sometimes even if you think you're avoiding something, it still hits you. It's especially annoying with Ava, who is a boss in the third DLC. Like, one of her paw attacks is like really bad in that regard. It's like you can roll the whole attack, avoid it, and it will still hit you because it's so active. We've actually done worse, so I'm not gonna count this attempt out. Yeah, that thing does have a weird timing on it. Please don't fly back. I just want to hit you. Oh, of course. Why not land on me? That's a really quick attack. Yes. Okay, this might be good. Oh, did he just screw himself? Okay, his tail is gone. Come on, die. Okay, he screwed himself by doing that twice. Okay, I won't actually need to edit anything. That's good. We get a shit ton of souls for killing him. Actually, what I'm gonna do is go back to Royal Soldier, which I might not even need anymore, because I have my vitality up decently. Maybe I should try Steel Protection. I don't know. But we get York's Ring, which... What does this thing do? I forget, but I know it has really low durability. Oh yeah, Ring of Sir York, who saw the blood of a dragon and invaded Shulva, can deflect spells. When Sir York faced Sin, the slumbering dragon, he drew blood with a flash of his steel, but Sin responded by spewing forth the poison that had long brewed within him, blanketing the city in a miasmic cloud. Really interesting lore. Crown of the Sunken King is the other item we get. Faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. Indeed it does. It is something we can actually equip. Crown of the Sunken King who once ruled this land. The king erected the eternal sanctum below the earth to worship the great dragon, but the towering bulwark crumbled with the city shortly after the dragon's awakening. These were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. I mean, it kind of looks fancy. Not my favorite looking crown, to be honest with you. I really like the Crown of the Ivory King. Now that one looks cool. But see, the lore behind this is that obviously this city was here, and as the crown just said, the people worshipped Sin, the slumbering dragon. And one day, Sir York, who is apparently kind of an asshole, came here to, I guess, kill the dragon. For what reason, we don't know. Maybe he just didn't like dragons. I don't think that's ever explained why he wanted to kill Sin. But he just wanted to. So he basically tore through the city with his Drakeblood Knights. Oh, that's why, yeah, because he's part of the Drakeblood Knights who think dragon blood is sacred. So he came in, tore through the city. He reached Sin. As the description just said, he drew blood. And the dragon spewed poison, which essentially destroyed the entire city. Now, the reason it spewed poison is hinted to be because of Elena. It is hinted that Elena, who is of course a child of Manus, so a child of Dark, was poisoning Sin with her influence. And that's why the dragon became poisoned like that. Anyways, the interesting thing is, if you come back here once you get the first crown, and once you have the Ashen Mist Heart, you can enter this area, where we finally get to visit Vendrick. He's really cool. He's voiced by the same voice actor who voiced Chester, and he says unique dialogue each time you get a crown.
Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. I am Vendrick, ruler of Drang Lake.
This is really interesting, so I'm gonna listen to it.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of lords from times long past. Seek adversity, as befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. I am no king. I am more fit to be a jester. I was unaware of my own blindness. We are feeble vessels with feebler souls. We would cast aside the prop of life, only to face greater hardship. Are you another such fool, or something more?
So he's kind of referencing the same thing as Aldia does, that we are essentially just vessels for souls.
I fail to see your design, young moth. But I see very little these days.
Okay. I don't know if I got the dialogue from the Sunken King, because he has dialogue when you first visit him. And then he also has dialogue once you collect all the crowns. So I might go back in there to check out what happens. There are 4 crowns in the game, by the way. 3 in the DLCs, and Vendrick's crown also counts as 1. Which is the only one of the crowns that is not like a standalone piece of equipment, and that it's part of the king's set. Okay, that was all his dialogue. Cool. Again, I really like this mechanic that we actually get to see Vendrick, because, you know, with Gwyn, we have no idea what Gwyn was like, but Vendrick is different, a lot different from Gwyn, because, well, to be honest, Gwyn is kind of an asshole. You know, he wanted to perpetuate the Age of Fire, where he was, or the gods were the rulers. And Vendrick is really different. Again, I feel like he's more tragic. He realizes his mistakes, which you saw by his dialogue. But he is gonna help us out. We will get to see him quite a few times. We will also have to kill his hollowed form. But you know what? In fact, I might do that next. Let's get to 40 endurance. Yeah, I might do that. What I'm gonna do is I have so many souls left over. I don't know what to spend this on. Okay, I don't have the entrance to the Old Iron King yet. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and...
Some new thing they've been selling.
What does he have? Oh! Wait, how did he unlock all of this stuff? I thought you need to buy shit from him to be able to get the new equipment or the new items. Maybe I did spend enough souls. Yes, finally. He sells the Royal Soldier. Okay. Also gonna buy the armor because that's cool as well.
Thanks for
One of my favorite sets. Might buy the leggings as well because that actually matches with quite a few things. Alright, let's do some fashion soulsing. Now that's better. Again, Royal Soldier matches with a lot of things. And let's see the leggings. It's actually lighter, huh? Yeah, I think this works. Alright, cool. And speaking of Vendrick, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start the preparations for taking out Vendrick, his hollowed version. In order to do that, we need to head back to the forest. Basically, we need the rest of the giant souls in order to do this. Although I'm 26 minutes in. You know what? I'll unlock the bonfire here. And then we can get to it in the next episode. Again, I didn't expect Sin to take more than like 3 attempts. But at least we got some challenge out of this playthrough. Because honestly, not much has been giving me trouble here. Oh, does the Cyan Knight not respawn? Okay. We'll get the King's Ring. I thought there were invaders here, but I think they only appear in New Game Plus. Not invaders, but red phantoms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're New Game Plus only. Could these doors open any slower? But yeah, there is a bonfire here. And in the next episode, we're gonna be not visiting this giant, but the other ones that contain giant souls. I think there are 3, and with the one I already have, should be enough to kill Vendrick. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I wanna thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Return to Dark Souls 2. And I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.